Hello everyone, welcome to Genius Tutorials. So welcome back to our next session of CAT Powerplay. But before starting the session, you must subscribe to our YouTube channel. So let's start with this question. In this it is given that a triangle has sides a square, b square and c square. So if three sides of triangle are given, then we can say that a square plus b square should be greater than c square, or b square plus c square should be greater than a square. This is triangle inequality, that sum of two sides should be greater than the third side, and should be strictly greater than the third side, not equal to. Okay, now it is asked that what will be the nature of triangle with sides a, b and c. Okay, now by cosine law we know that if a triangle has sides a, b and c, then cos a would be equal to b square plus c square minus a square upon 2bc. Okay, and also it is given that b square plus c square is greater than a square. Now if this quantity is greater than a square, then on subtracting a square from it, it will give us positive result. That means cos a will be greater than 0. Now if cos a will be greater than 0, that means a lies in first quadrant. That means a will be less than 90 degree. Similarly, we can say that cos b will be positive and angle b will be 90 degree, less than 90 degree. And cos c will be greater than 0 and angle c will also be less than 90 degree. So we are getting all angles less than 90 degrees. So our answer should be acute angle triangle. So this triangle should be acute angle triangle. Okay, let's move on to next question. Okay, now in this question it is given that ABCD is a rectangle and PQRS on the sides are points on side AB, BC, CD and DA. They are not midpoints, but they are dividing each side in ratio 2:1. Okay, so one thing which we can do here. Okay, so you can suppose that I'm just taking one side. Okay, you can suppose that one side is of 3m length and one side is of 3n length. So this way, if it is known that the ratio is 2:1, then we can say this is 2m and this is n. So this implies that area of complete rectangle ABCD, that would be 3m into 3n, that will be 9mn, and area of each triangle would be half into 2m into n, that means mn. That is area of each triangle. Okay, this small triangle which is formed here. So each triangle will be of side of area 3mn. So that means area of PQRS, this quadrilateral PQRS area will be 9mn minus 4 times mn, that will be 5mn. So we can say that the required ratio will be 5:9. So 5:9 would be our final answer, and C should be your correct option. Okay, let's move on to next question. So in this question it is asked that how many perfect square numbers divide this quantity 24 square plus 32 square plus 75 square completely without leaving any remainder. That means how many complete squares are there, we have to find that. Okay, now 24 square can be written as 3 square into 8 square, and 32 square can be written as 4 square into 8 square. 75 square can be written as 5 square into 15 square. Okay, now if I take 8 square common out of first two terms, we will be left with 3 square plus 4 square, and we know that is a Pythagorean triplet. So this will be 5 square. We can say that this is equal to, okay, now take 5 square common out of it, you will be left with 8 square plus 15 square, which is nothing but 17 square. That means 5 square into 17 square, we are left with it. That means this is equivalent to this quantity. So now how many perfect squares are there? We are left with 4 perfect square, 1, 5 square, 17 square and 5 square into 17 square. So answer is 4 perfect square numbers are there. Okay, 4 perfect square. Okay, let's move on to next question. In this question it is asked that a square ABCD has an equilateral triangle round side AB. Okay, let us draw a square. This is side AB. ABCD is a square, and it is given that an equilateral triangle is drawn on side AB in interior. Okay, let us say this is an equilateral triangle, and triangular vertex G, we have to find measure of angle CGB. CG. Okay. We have to find this angle. Okay. Now it is known that this angle is 90 degree, and if it is an equilateral triangle, this angle is 60 degree. So this angle is also 60 degree. Okay, and this angle will be 30 degree. Okay. Now this side is equal to this side, and AB is equal to BC, which is equal to BG, because equilateral triangle have all sides equal. So that means these two sides are equal, BC and BG, and if these two sides are equal, then opposite angles are also equal, and sum of opposite angles is 150. So we can say that each angle is of 75 degrees. Very simple question. So 75 degrees is your correct answer. Fifth, C part is your correct option. Okay. Okay, then that's it for this session. So keep sharing these videos with your friends, and do subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not subscribed yet. Thank you so much for this session.